Since I'm really open and honest with you guys, and I like to tell you guys what's going on in my life, I wanted to talk a little bit about something before I actually start playing, so you guys know if maybe I'm not in like 100% the best mood you've ever seen me in. So recently my parents told me that the cat that I grew up with, my family cat, is really sick with pancreatitis, and he hasn't been eating for I think like 6 days. So to me, I know a lot of people don't put a lot of value on the lives of an animal, but to me, an animal in your life is just like a family member. So I have this like stress of this inevitable like bad news coming on. Like I feel like they're gonna have to put him down soon, and it's really sad because I grew up with this cat, you know. So I remember there was a cat called Shadow that my mom had. She found in a litter of kittens outside of the place she worked. And the cat would always like alert my mom when I was crying as a baby, and like took really good care of me. And that cat then died when I was 7 years old, which was really sad to me. And I remember it actually happened in our house. Like the cat was in pain, and like water was filling its lungs, and there was something really wrong with it. And me and a friend of mine had to be put into the other room in order to not witness the death of an animal, you know, because that can be hard on a child, right? And then after that, my mom wanted to get another cat so I could, you know, grow up with like a little play friend, because I am an only child, right? So animals are kind of like friends to me, you know? And we went to the pet store, and there was 2 sets of kittens that we were looking at. The first one was this 2 sisters, like 2 black kittens, like all the way black, like pitch black. And they were just like, they looked so stuck up, and they were just like, and they were just like laying, like, and being boring. And then we looked down at the very bottom in the middle cage. There was this little like tabby colored kitten that was like really like meow 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 and like crazy and like wanting to get attention, and he had these little like tufts on the end of his ears. And we found out that he's a pixie bob, which is like they crossbred like a house cat with a bobcat, which is like really cool. So we're like, we have to get the one that has a lot of energy. That's what we want, you know. And we got him and brought him home, and that's Climber, the kitty that I was telling you about that's sick right now. And we named him Climber because he used to climb up to like the tops of the curtains as a little kitten, and then he got really fat. So he stopped doing that. And I remember the day he stopped doing that. He climbed on the curtain, and the curtain rod actually like broke off and fell to the floor, and he fell to the floor, and it was like crazy. It was like really loud, and we're like, yeah, Climber, you're getting a little too big to be climbing things like that. But my mom likes to give cats way too much food. Just like she used to give me way too much food when I was a baby. It's like, oh, I can't say no to the cute thing that wants food. But she also fed Climber like mini pancakes, because for some reason the cat liked pancakes. I have no idea why. And they were these like little tiny pancakes like this. And so, yeah, it's like losing a family member to me if something happens to him. And it makes me really sad that like animals die before humans. Like, you know, you always want to, like, if you have a child or something, you always want to like not outlive them, because that would be really sad. But with animals live so like shortly. Here's a picture of him that I posted on Facebook recently, and I took this like really awesome like modeling picture of him because I went to visit the kitty, and he was like really sad looking and like wasn't eating and was really delicate, and he wasn't as mean as he used to be. I remember when I was growing up, he was like really like mean. Like he would hide somewhere, and then I would walk by, and he would like jump out and attack the shit out of me, and it was like, it got to the point where he was like bullying me and trolling me. But then at the end of the day, he would like come and want to cuddle, and I'm like, why would I cuddle with you if you're gonna like attack me? But I don't know if you can see this, but it's awesome. It's like a modeling picture. I think I taught him how to be a model. So cute. Aww. So yeah, if I am not my 100% cheeriest mood, it's because I'm going through that a little bit, and I'm waiting for this inevitable phone call of, you know, he hasn't been eating for more than like 8 days. We're going to have to put him down, otherwise he'll be in pain, which sucks. I think he lost like 2 pounds, which is a lot for a cat, just from not eating. And if you guys are curious about it, what pancreatitis is, you know, your pancreas kind of like, I think like, it treats the food, you know, like does something to it, so that when stuff gets to your liver, it doesn't like ruin it, you know, which is what you ruin when you drink too much, because too many blah blah whatever. But pancreatitis is where like it doesn't process food correctly, and it can actually poison other parts of the body. And sometimes they say that cats will like stop eating for a couple days, and if you keep them hydrated and if you give them antibiotics, they might get better, but at the same time it might also be fatal, so it's kind of scary. So now that I've got that off of my chest, thanks for listening to me talk about my family cat for a while. It's nice to have a group of people that are awesome and supportive and are there for me when shit goes wrong. But let's jump into StarCraft. I mean, there's no better way than dealing with stress than playing some video games, right? Just like raping some noobs in StarCraft.